And most of us are saying we want to come back to Nigeria. How do you make the journey back to Nigeria? You do not make that journey with sand. You do not make it with water. You make the journey with money. And how did you get that money? You got it whilst you were living in the diaspora. So yeah, just to put this into perspective, to channel our reasons accordingly. How do you bite the hand that fed you or is still feeding you? I say this because of the many comments I have gotten so far. Sometimes when I read the comments, it just sounds like these people don't even want to step their foot to the country where they left. And I know that's not the case for many of us. For most of us, our lives were living testimonies whilst we were in the diaspora. Most of us left Nigeria at our lowest and we started living life in the way we never imagined we would ever live. You know, we started saying things, we started enjoying good infrastructure, we started enjoying good health care. Some of us went on to start our families. You know, the children are all grown and doing well for themselves. You know, we can count so many things that we've enjoyed in the diaspora. And this whole thing is not just about, you know, shutting that door and saying that's it. You cannot tell me in all your 30 years in the diaspora, or in all your 20 years in the diaspora, or in my own case in all my 15 years in the diaspora, that it was that bad. And that will not be fair to say. That will be you not being truthful to yourself. Some of us ended up doing the jobs that we don't like, but at the end of the day, it was putting food on the table. We were able to pay our bills. We were able to save. We were able to, you know, do things back home that we are coming back to enjoy. I need us to understand that without the diaspora, without us living in the diaspora, some of us, if not most of us, wouldn't have gotten this far in life. The point here is the diaspora has done not so well when it comes to experience that we've gotten, when it comes to the experience that we've gotten, the exposure, generally the life that we lived there wasn't all that bad. I understand at some point, especially lately, things have gotten so bad lately and it's not looking like it's getting any better, especially after the pandemic. So yeah, this is not me undermining your reality whilst in the diaspora or your experience whilst in the diaspora. There's so many horrible things that have happened to people when it comes to living in the diaspora, ranging from bullying to racism. There's so many horrible things that have happened to people that is making them, you know, have a rethink. I want to make this journey back home, because back here in Nigeria, you are free as a bird to do anything. When I say everything, I'm not including crimes to it. So yeah, so many reasons would have led people to say, okay, this is it, I'm coming back to Nigeria. But at the same time, let's not forget all the wonderful things that have happened to us whilst we were in the diaspora. As we're coming back to the motherland, it is time to bring in all those wonderful experience, all those skills, all those amazing mindsets, all those expertise that we've gained in the diaspora. It's time to utilize it whilst you're here. You're coming back to Nigeria. It's not just to come and show off, because that's what some people do. They come in, they have their house, they have their cars, you know, they're living life and oppressing people. But it's not the point. Let's not forget that we owe it to Nigeria to be that change. We owe it to Nigeria to bring that change. So you cannot just come back from the diaspora down to Nigeria and expect to live life as if the enjoyment is only for you and your family. You need to give back. This is time to give back. This is time to make positive impacts in people's life. The people, start with the people around you. You do not have to go far. Just look around you. There must be one or two people you can start from. There's so many ways to help people in our immediate community. You can start up a charity depending on your passion or calling when it comes to the areas that you want to focus on. It can be children, it can be healthcare, it can be caring for the widows, it can be empowering the youth, it can be empowering women, it can be, there's so many ways to, make positive impact whilst you're here in Nigeria. Let's not just be carried away with the whole I just go back vibes and you just here and living as if the whole world revolve around you. I know what I'm talking about. I have seen it. After everything, after the life in the diaspora, people still have this same mindset of, I pass my neighbor, as if this whole thing is about competition. Who drives the most expensive car, who lives in a bungalow, who lives in a duplex, who live in a mansion. This whole thing is not about all the material things you've achieved. It's about making positive impact in people's life whilst you return to Nigeria. I will stop here for now. I hope you found this video interesting and useful. I will come again with another interesting one. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.